Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And I want to talk to you about being positive in life. I'd just like to say a couple things. First of all, I'd like to say this marks 50 years of Thanksgivings without me having a father. I've thought about this a long time. 50 years is a long time. 50 years without a father at Christmas, it's brought in a lot of questions, a lot of unanswered questions, and it's had an impact on my life. But you know what? I don't want you to sit here and think that, let's feel sorry for Myers or anything like that. This is what I want to tell you or be able to relay to you this morning is the power of being positive. You've heard it all your life. Hey, be positive, be positive, be positive, be positive. You hear these things. But it's the absolute truth that if you're positive in your frame of mind, if you're positive in your way of thinking, good things are going to happen. For some 45 years now, since I was like 5 years old, I was like, okay, other kids, had parents around, and I didn't. Now, I want to clarify something. At the age of 9 months old, my grandparents took custody of me. They took me and they raised me, and I stayed there with my grandparents until I was 19 years old and joined the Marine Corps, and they supported me, and let me tell you what, some fabulous Thanksgiving dinners. My grandmother was an exceptional cook. I never went hungry. I never was abused. Now, I tell you what, I got my tail tore up a bunch of times. I got a bunch of whoopings and probably deserved, well, I'm going to say, I don't know, about 99% of them, but I want to let you know that there is still a question in the back of my mind. For 45 years, why aren't my parents at a function, at a kindergarten graduation? I remember times when I first started playing baseball, grown men would ask me, hey, boy, who's your daddy? And I'd have to sink back. And that thought was on my mind all of the time. And it has been. And so 45 years later, I'm beginning to get some answers. But once again, I don't want you to think that it's, let's feel sorry, or let's write a note and say, I'm sorry for what all happened and all these other kind of things. Don't do that. This is the message today. Be positive. Be positive in life, and you know that there are many adversities that just are among people. Things happen. More things have happened to me. Probably someone will watch this video today and there are worse things that happen to you in your life. This is my statement that I want to make to you right now. Whatever it is, whatever went on, turn that negative into a positive. Go out and do things in life that other people think that you can't do. Go out and do things in life that other people think you're not supposed to do. Why? Because you had a setback in life. Why? Because things are not, you don't have the red carpet rolled out every time that you turn around, and people say, well, it's got to be perfect. Life is not perfect, let me tell you. But if you're positive in the things that is in your frame of mind, set goals, do things, do more than what other people think that you are supposed to. It's okay. It's okay to be successful. You may define success in many, many ways. You may define success, by, hey, you know what? I got a good job. I got a good family. You may define the success because you got a jet airplane flying around the world. You know what? Hey, that's great. That is great. Once again, we know that people have setbacks. By being positive, you can turn things around. You can make instances in your life when you feel like there is nowhere else to go. There is nothing else that you can say to people. There is nothing else that you can do to have an impact. Well, you can have an impact on yourself. Have that impact on yourself and begin there. Remember this. Every positive needs a negative. Just ask any battery. If things are going to work, you may need to stumble a little bit. You may have some things in your life that you may not like. Improvise, overcome, and adapt. I learned that in the United States Marine Corps. Staff Sergeant Heidelberg, boy, he asked me something the other one day, and he says, "Jackson, can you do this?" And I said, I don't know, Staff Sergeant. He looked at me, and that's all he did was look at me, and he walked right past me. And I made up my mind right then that day. I remember where I was. I remember what I was doing. I remember when he said it. I remember, you know what? I can do this. I can do these things. Positive. Take that negative, turn it into a positive. Do things in your life that you never thought that you could accomplish. Do things in your life that other people says, well, you know what? That person's not equipped or adapt, or they can't do this, or they don't have this, or they don't have that. You know what? You can do anything that you want to do. Anything. Take the opportunity and make it happen. Remember, every positive needs a negative. Remember that battery thing? Hope everybody has a blessed holiday weekend leading into the Christmas holidays. It's going to be a new year, and 2018 is going to be the best one yet. I guarantee it, and I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I guarantee 2018 is going to be the best year yet.